Hello everyone, myself Akash Kumar and my colleagues Prem Mandal, Amit Kumar Sharma. Our project name is Avert Fake Review and Opinion Mining. We have done this project under the guidance of R. Uma Maheshwari, the Assistant Professor of CSC Department. We are the student of Weltech Rangarajan, Dr. Sakuntala, R&D Institute of Science and Technology. We express our deepest gratitude to our respected founder, president, and chancellor, Colonel Professor Dr. R. Rangarajan, Founders President Dr. R. Shakuntala Rangarajan, Chairperson, Managing Trustee, and Vice President. We are very thankful to our beloved Chancellor Dr. R. P. Bajpai for providing us with an environment to complete our project successfully. We are very much grateful to our beloved Vice Chancellor Professor Bila Satyanarayana for providing us with an environment to complete our project successfully. We obligated to our beloved Registrar Dr. E. Kannan for providing immense support to all our endeavors. We thankful to our esteemed Director Academics Dr. N. A. Kotashwara Rao for providing a wonderful environment to complete our project successfully. We extremely thankful and pay my gratitude to our Dean Dr. M. Naidu for his valuable guidance and support on completion of this project in its presently. We record indebtedness to our head of the department Dr. N. Malarviji for immense care and encouragement towards us throughout the course of this project. A special thank to our project coordinator Dr. R. Kavita for their valuable guidance and support through the course of the project. We also take this opportunity to express a deep sense of gratitude to our internal guide R. Umameshwari. The abstract of the project is the e-commerce is developing rapidly this year. My product online has become more and more fashionable owing to its variety of options, low cost value, and quick supply system. So abundant folks intend to do online shopping. In the meantime, the standard and delivery of merchandise is uneven. Fake branded products are delivered, so users' comments become the vital data to evaluate the product's quality and merchandise. However, for many products, the amount of reviews is too large to be processed manually and their quality varies largely. The star rating are given to the whole product and shoppers. Product makers do not have a mean to analyze the feedback for the single feature. This project use users review comment about product and review about retailers from Weltech Shopping Mart as dataset and classify review text by subjectively, objectivity, and negative or positive attitude of buyer. This project hereby proposes completely different approaches where the user will need a secret code to enter the comment. After that, the comment will break down and perform dual sentiment analysis and match with the database whether the word gives positive or negative or neutral response, and the opinion gets converted into ratings and graph is projected. Problem statement of the existing system. User can give fake review for the particular products without purchasing it and can affect the rating of the product. The sale of the product gets affected due to this fake review and ratings. The problem in sentimental analysis is classifying the polarity of a given text at the document, sentence, or feature aspect level. The expressed opinion in a sentence is positive, negative, or neutral is not able to judge properly. Function requirement. First is retrieving the input. In this, the software will receive three inputs, that is keywords, analyze, session duration, and reviews. Keywords will be entered by the user for each topic The analysis session duration will be set by the user before each session. Reviews will be retrieved with the review streaming API. Opinion mining. Opinion mining will be performed on the user specified keywords within the review to determine the overall rating of the product. Secret key. When the user purchases a product, a system will give a secret key to him or her, which will be typed by the user when the user is asked to enter the secret key when while clicking on review or comment button. Non-functional requirements. Performance requirement. As for for this prototype version, we will keep on detecting if the system crashed, hanged, or an operating system error occurred. Also detect the performance of the system in terms of efficiency of integration of the different components. Safety requirements. For the safety requirements, nothing but an operation of weekly backups for the database should take place. Security and privacy requirements. There is no specific security requirements. Anyone can access and use the portal, but only authorized persons who are allowed to use and access the database, web pages, and the product engine. Hardware requirements. Processor will be Pentium or the advanced version of it. RAM can be 4 GB or more. Monitor size can be 11, 15, 13 inch. Hard disk will be 250 GB or more. Software requirements. In the front end we are using J2E, that is JSP, and serverless will be using. The backend will be using MySQL version 5.5. In operating system we can use Windows 7 or the advanced version of it or Mac OS. In the IDE we can use NetBeans or Eclipse. Feasibility study of our project. First, technical feasibility. The system can be implemented using computer software and hardware. The softwares will be like things for the server is WAMP, MySQL as a database, and an editor. Economical feasibility. The system implementation is economical if implemented for large or medium organization which can bear the cost of maintaining computer or server costs. Operational feasibility. The aim is to make a simplified web application. It is simple to operate and can be used in a web browser. A key is generated after purchase of the product and that key need to be accepted while giving comment. This is the system architecture of our project. After the user will purchase the product. After the purchase of the product, a key will be generated. After the key is generated, it will ask to give the comment. While clicking on the comment button, it will ask to give that same key. After the key is entered, the user will be allowed to write the comment. After the writing of the comment will be splitted up and analyzed and perform the clustering, that is the DSA algorithm will be performed. Through that, the meaning of the sentence is negative or positive will be judged, and as per that the ratings and the graph will be projected and the result is saved in the database. This is the humor diagrams. First is the use case diagram. The user will do the login by using a username and password. The user query will be analyzed whether it is correct or not through the cloud. Then the user will give the keywords So it will select the products and all. The value of the keyword will be filtered from the cloud. Second is the class diagram. It will have three classes: user, cloud, and the query filter. The user, the functions are username and password. Cloud we have store and retrieving. Query filter we have result analysis. The function is login for the user. For the cloud, the function is checking and result. For the query filter, the functions is runtime analysis and filter value. First, the user will give the username and password for performing the function login. The username and password will be checked from the cloud. After checking, it will give the result. Then the query will be filtered and perform the runtime analysis. This is a state diagram. For the user will do the login. The user query, that is the username and password, will be given, and then it will be get analyzed. After this, it will filter the result from the database, and the login will be performed. That is the output. So activity diagram. User will give the query, that is a comment. It will go to the DSM model, that is a dual centimeter analysis model, where the comment will be breaking down and perform the clustering algorithm and judge which one is a positive or which one is a negative. After this, filtering algorithm is taking place and filter the positive and the negative words. Then the value will be computed, and in the result, the ratings and the graph will be projected. Sequence diagram is the next one. The user will give the user query, then natural language processing will be performed. The comment will be analyzed word by word and sent it to the database. Then the opinion mining will be done, and the value will be checked from using the natural language processing. The result will be verified and given to the opinion mining. Then, as per the result, whether the sentence is positive or negative, it will get back to the user and save in the database. Next is the collaboration diagram. User will get the user query, that is a comment. The natural language processing will be taking place, and at that time the comment will be analyzed word by word. Next, from the database, we give it to the value will be sent it to the opinion mining. The value will be checked through the user. Then the natural language processing will be taking place and verify the result. Then through opinion mining, the sentence is positive or negative, it will be judged and send the result to the user and save it in the database. Next is the component diagram. User will click on the search box, and find out the product. The searching process will be done on the database. It will search in the database whether the product is available or not. The filter, then in the database, it will perform a filtering operation and find out the result. Module diagram. First is the user interface diagram. First, the user will perform a login by giving a username and password. In the server, the username and password will be checked whether the credential is correct or not through the database. If it is correct, it will go to the welcome page, that is nothing but a cloud application. If the user don't have an account, It will ask to register, then the user will do the registration and perform the same process, that is a login, and get into the cloud application. This is the admin maintain product in the product. In this, first the admin will do the login by giving a valid username and password. The server will check it whether it is correct or not. Then if it's correct, it will go to the admin window. Then the admin can register the product details. He or she can delete the product and modify the product and check the ratings of the product and the graph of the product. Next is the purchase product. The user will view the product, then as per that he or she will select the product, add the product to the cart, then the checkout and buy the product. Next is the user transaction. After clicking on the buy button, it will redirect to the bank page. Then the user will do the login in the banking site, select the amount and proceed to the transaction process. After the user bought the product, a key will be generated and it will ask to give a comment or review. After clicking on the review or comment button, it will ask to enter that secret key, which is generated just before few seconds. Then the key will be entered and the user will write the comment that is saved in the database. Then the com then the next is the dual sentiment analysis. In this, the user comment will be splitted up, perform the DSA algorithm. In this, each and every word will be checked from the database whether it is negative, positive or neutral, perform the computation, and as per the result it will generate the output, that is rating and the graph. Next is the performance evaluation. The admin will log into the admin page. It will check in the server whether it is correct or not. The server will go to the database and find out the username and password is correct or not. After that, the reviews will be extracted by the admin. It will predict the ratings of the product and the performance of the graph, whether it is showing correct or not, and how the product sale is and how the product quality is will be checked out here. Now it comes for the testing. First we have system test. System testing ensures that the entire integrated software system meets the requirement. It tests a configuration to ensure known and predictable result. An example of a system testing is the configuration oriented system integration test. System testing is based on process description and flows emphasizing pre-driven process links and integration points. Performance test. The performance test ensures that the output be produced within the time limits and the time taken by the system for compiling, giving response to the users, and requests being sent to the system for to retrieve the result. Integration testing. Software integration testing is the incremental integration testing of two or more integrated software components on a single platform to produce failures caused by interface defects. The task of the integration test is to check the component or software applications. Example, components in a software system or one step up software application at the company level. Interact without error. Build the test plan. The main thing is this: any project can be delivered into units that can be further performed for detailed processing. Then a testing strategy for each of these units is carried out. Unit testing helps to identify the possible bugs in the individual component, so the component that has bugs can be identified and can be rectified from errors. Test cases. The first test case is the test case ID, and the testing will be performed for user login. In this, the expected result should be like, if the credentials are correct, then it will log in successfully. If the credentials are wrong, then it should show an error message, and the status is pass because it has done perfectly. Second test case ID is 2, testing for admin login. If in this also same like the previous one, if the credentials are correct, it will perform the login. If the credentials are wrong, it will show an error message. This testing is also has done properly and it is passed. Next test case ID is 3 for the testing product entry by admin. The expected result is product entry and modification has done, and the actual result for this like product entry is done properly and the modification has also been done properly. So this test case is also passed. The next is test case ID 4 for testing the item card. In this it will be checked like the item is added to the cart or not after clicking on add to cart. If this case is also passed properly as the function is done properly. The next is for the test case ID quantity of item. The quantity is expected as per for the order. This test case is also passed properly. Next is the transaction. The transaction is also performed correctly as the price of the product by calculating the taxes and all, it is shown correctly. So this test case is also passed. Next is the payment. In this the uh, the product details is redirected to the bank payment page properly with the correct order ID and the correct amount. So this test case also passed. Next is secret key generation. This test case also passed perfectly because the secret key is generated as soon as the product is purchased. Next is the call of the secret key. This test case is also passed perfectly because as soon as the user click on the comment button, it is asked for the secret key to be entered. Next comment. The comment should be stored in the database perfectly. So this case is also passed. Next is comment opinion analysis. This is in this the comment is split up and analyze the word properly and judge the meaning of the sentence whether it is negative, positive or neutral. So this test case is also passed. Next is the graph generation. As per the comment is entered, the graph should be projected. by using the DSA algorithm. So this test case is also passed perfectly. Now it comes for the snapshot of our project. This is the home page of our project. Next is the admin login. Next, here you can see we can add our product details like product ID, product name, type of the product, then brand of the product cost, product minimum cost and maximum cost, the image of the product, the product title, and the default rating of the product. Now you can see there are a few products which you have added to the cart. This is like here you can see how total number of visit to this product, and here you can click to the continue to buy after the product is selected. Product cost, minimum cost, everything is given. Next it comes for the transaction page where it is redirected to the bank page. Here you can see the user has entered the account number, then the username should be entered and the amount to be transferred to the company from where he is purchasing the product. This is the database snapshot. This is a secret key which I have telling from long back. After the product is purchased, this secret key will be generated like this. And every time you purchase a product, a different secret key will be generated as by using a random key generation algorithm. This is a graph projected. Here you can see the red one is the negative rating, blue one sorry, the red one is a positive rating, the blue one is a negative rating, and the green one is the average. Sorry, I got little confused actually. The red one is the negative rating, green one is a positive rating, and the middle one, that is the blue color, that is the average rating. The conclusion for our project is, in this project we are avoiding the fake review of online marts by averting unauthorized buyers through a secret key. The method for detecting aspect category is DSA, that is dual sentiment analysis, that is useful for online review of this project. The first method uses spreading activation over a graph from word co-occurrence data, enabling the use of both direct and indirect relations between words. This results in every word having an activation value for each category that represent how likely it is to imply that category, while other approaches need level training data to operate. This method works unsupervised. The future enhancement of our project. In this, in future, we can generalize the DPA, that is the double propagation algorithm, and this like sub for example, if you are saying this product is so good that I will purchase again, that means it gives a negative meaning, but here you can see it is giving a good. The algorithm which you are using DSA, in that it will take the word, but here the DPA is taking a phrase, and when you take it as a phrase, it shows that the product is not so good. That's why he's giving or comment like this product is so good that I will not purchase. Okay, so now you have understood, right? These are the few references which we have taken to complete our project, like opinion mining and sentimental analysis. In the year 2008 this is published by an author B. Pang and L. Lee. Second one is online consumer review, word of mouth as a new implement of marketing communication mix in the year 2008 by an author, Weichen and J. Sai. Then I. Arnold and Eve Rugged has published a paper on fundamental uncertainty and stock market volatility in the year 2008. Next one, we leave sentimental analysis and opinion mining in the year 2012. Thank you guys.